Having a van has always been important to me. I've had some kind of camper van since college. I've always really loved getting out, and I have the ability to get super duper close to nature. And most importantly, I can travel with my dogs, which are my family. So we love to hike and we love to go to the mountains, and we also love to see friends. And I can stop in the van and have my own guest room, and it's easy to connect with people. But really getting out and adventuring with the van where it's easy to park, easy to find things to do has always been really, really important to me. Hi, I'm Diana, and this is my Noovo Lite Home on Wheels, my travel van. I'd like to show you around. So I first saw this van, it's the Noovo's Lite model. This is a 2024, I saw it at the van show because I had seen it on a video, and I knew that I really had to see it because of the open feeling of the kitchen. That the dining room and the kitchen was all one big open space, so it felt really roomy, and it was also right near the door. I wanted to be able to have a nice space where I could sit and enjoy my food and see, the action of the campground and the campsite and be connected to whatever was happening outside. I was so impressed with just the elegance of the design and the craftsmanship and the artistry of it, because it's such a high quality and everything works really efficiently. The induction cooktop right here by the door is great, because when you're cooking in a van, you don't want all the grease to splatter and get all over your van. So when I'm cooking, all the steam and stuff can go right outside. So it's perfect right here. This van has no propane in it. It's just the induction, it's just the electric, which makes it very easy. And I like to be out on the road where I don't have to depend on finding propane or finding a dump station or finding that. So the induction is fabulous. The sink is right next to it. It's very, very easy to get to. This has 40 gallons of fresh water. So I can be out for a long time and have all the water that I need. All of my utensils that I need are exactly right here. The dining room table has an extension on it, so if I'm chopping or have bowls and plates, I have lots of room. So even though that it's small in here, I have plenty of room to spread out and cook, which I really enjoy. One of the great things about having a van is you don't have to rely on backpacking food or dehydrated food. You can really cook fresh food. You can live anywhere in this. This is why it's so fun to be in, because I can have all my kitchen stuff, which is important to me, and I don't want to be on the road with, eating junk food. So I have a really nice sized upright fridge. It has an internal freezer. The freezer is pretty small and it runs off 12 volts, so I don't need to worry about shifting or the power to run it. So yeah, about a week's worth of groceries before I have to reload. It holds plenty for me. It's easy to get to. It's upright, but it's at my height. I can easily grab things from it. I don't have to stoop or pull things out in an awkward sort of way. And in front of the refrigerator, there's a nice sized upright pantry for dry goods and oils, cooking oils, vinegars, spices, things like that. Lots of room in that, and it slides right back into the wall and out of the way when I'm done cooking. The microwave, that's on AC, so I have to turn on my inverter. So I just shift my power system on. The inverter turns on for the induction cooktop and the microwave, but the refrigerator's off at 12 volts. So microwave is small, but it's great for heating up stuff, especially, again, traveling in the winter when you want warm things easily. The microwave is easily accessible there, just running off the inverter. This is a really open space in the dining area, so it feels very, very roomy. Sometimes you get in a van and you walk in the side door and there's a wall or a bathroom or something. This has this completely open feel. I'm a little bit claustrophobic, so I really enjoy just how large and spacious this feels. It does not feel like I'm in a tiny little van. This dining room table is great. The bottom sweeps out, so I have plenty of counter space, table space for anything that I would want to put out here. There's room probably comfortably for 3 adults here, which is really, really nice. It's very welcoming and it's very inviting to come in. I think people, when the doors open, people feel like there's room for them to come in and enjoy the space. And it's light and bright. I love light, bright windows. I can see all around me, which is really, really pleasant. One of the reasons I have this van is because I like to hike and I like to camp with the dogs. So to plan adventures and hiking and finding camping, I've been using the Onyx Off-Road app, and they're the sponsor of this video. So some of the features that I found really impressive about this app are I can find hiking trails with the detail about how much elevation is gained, how far it is, how long it is, and what the difficulty rating is, because that's my favorite thing to do is hike. The other thing I do is camp. And with this app, I've been able to find where is dispersed camping, where is public land, where am I allowed to stay, because that's always a stressor when you're on your own and you need a place to stop. You need to be able to find out where you can disperse camp. So having that all right there in one spot is really convenient. All the campgrounds are really well marked on here, as are the trails. There's also road conditions. So I want to know, like, how rough is this road for my van? Will I fit? Is my van too long or too wide? Or are there any, things that I'm going to have to watch out for? Another thing that is impressive about this is it tells me where I'm going to have cell service. So I don't want to be out in the middle of nowhere with a flat tire. That's a little bit scary to me. But with the app, it tells me exactly where I have cell service and where I'm going to have coverage, which is amazing. I travel a lot with people and meet up. I can share my location with people right from this app, and they can see exactly where I am and how to get there. Another thing that I really like is I can download offline maps. So even if I am in a place with no coverage, I've already been able to map out where I go and have that available on my phone. So the app has a ton of other really impressive features as well, like where there might be wildfires and smoke. I've been really impressed with what I can find on here, and I would highly recommend it. If you want to try it out for free for 7 days, click the link in the description. Or you can use the code TINY20 to get 20% off a premium or elite subscription. Before I show you the back and the bed and the garage, I just want to talk about heating and cooling. This van has a Rixson system. So it's a furnace, it's a hot water heater, and it runs off of my regular gas that's in the car. So there's no extra propane to get for it. It runs right off a gas tank. It also runs off of electric, which will drain the battery pretty quickly, but if I'm plugged in, I can run the furnace and the water heater off of electric if I need to. It's very, very efficient. It doesn't use a lot of power, and the furnace is spectacular. It keeps things warm. The vents are down against the floor, so the heat comes on and this van warms up instantly. The water is ready instantly, so I don't have to waste a lot of hot water if I'm either showering or washing dishes. It's also great if you're on a ski trip and it's really cold outside. The van stays nice and warm, and I travel everywhere with the dogs and want to make sure that they're always comfortable. So I will take them for a walk in the morning and get them fed, turn on the furnace, and then go ski for a couple of hours, and they will be happy and cozy. There's also a 12-volt air conditioner in the back, which is very helpful in the summer. Again, in the van, you have to stop, you have to get groceries, you have to shop, you have to do things, and I don't want the dogs sitting in the van. I even have a sticker on the outside that says climate controlled and monitored for the dogs. So the air conditioner works great. It can be really, really hot, and it gets super cold back there. It's very efficient with the battery. So it's great to be able to keep the dogs safe and comfortable when I'm out traveling. I don't even know why I started traveling in the van. I've always had a sense of adventure. My parents were both very interested in nature and getting us out into nature, which of course, when you're a kid, you're in the car and thinking, are we there yet? And then we get there and this whole world of nature is there. And so it was an unconscious drive more than a cognitive decision to get out into the van. And I was able to purchase this van. When my mother passed away, she had an RV that she left me, and it was on a Sprinter van, and it was a C-Class, and I used that for a while, and it was wonderful. And it was a very high quality vehicle, and it had a lot of equity in it. So when I traded that in and sold it, I had a lot of money and was able to purchase the van. And what I love about this van is it's so efficient and it's so easy to feel capable. Like I can do all of the stuff that I need to do in the van by myself. I love being able to spend a lot of time in the van, sometimes months on end. And I can travel all the way across country and spend many nights for less than I would pay to go to visit a big city, buy an airplane flight, get a hotel, rent a car. In fact, it did. I was traveling and went all the way to Canada and decided to get a hotel at one point and spent more in 3 nights on a hotel than I did the whole rest of the summer in the van, because camping is often very economical and easy to find. And so it allows me to spend lots of time going to lots of places without the expense of too much airline travel and hotel accommodation. That sense of flexibility, independence, adventure, it allows me to be in the world the way that I want to be and feel like I'm not depending on anyone to do that. I can make my own choices. And I, all by myself with the dogs, have been all the way up into Canada about 4 times now. So it's been really fun. This van also has a bathroom and a shower. So it is a home. I have a cassette toilet, which is easy to dump. It's on the outside. I just take the cassette out and dump it in any household toilet or outhouse. Very, very easy to take care of, the cassette toilet. It's also really great to have a shower, and because I have such a really efficient Rixson water heating system, I can have a full shower, which is so nice and allows you to stay out longer because, myself and the dogs, we are active. We like to hike, we get dirty, we get sweaty, and having a nice shower makes you feel like a human being. And it just allows us to get outside and get into nature and close to nature and still be able to have a nice hot shower in here. And there's plenty of room. There's a little bit of, extra storage that I've put in there, but it's a very efficient toilet. A shower curtain slides across, and it's amazing to have a hot shower when you're camping. Right across from the fridge, the pantry's in front. There are 2 closets here. This is a hanging closet, and then another closet space here. This one is got a lot of nice room, and this is the bedroom. And it sort of feels like a 1-bedroom apartment because this space is separate from the other space. So if there are 2 people in here, one person can be here still sleeping, and the other person can be in the dining room and not disturb that person. That's another really great perk to this particular layout. This is a RV queen size bed. It's very, very comfortable. The bed's a little bit raised, and so there's plenty of storage underneath for the garage, the gear, and the mechanical things. And it also has 4 really nice cabinets above for storage. One of the things, the designers of this van are French, and the person that designed the cabinets, cabinet maker, they like the curves, and it really makes it nice to be able to drop things into the cabinets there. Okay, this is the back. This is what we call the garage of the van. And it's got a ton of room, which is a really big perk. There's a lot of gear that you can fit back here. I have a pull-out drawer so that I can easily access stuff. This goes all the way up to the front where the kitchen is, so there's plenty of room back here. A small foldable bike I can put in there, stand-up paddleboard sometimes depending on where I'm going, but often I have a small external freezer. It's 12 volt. I have a 12 volt plug where I can plug that in, and that will store extra food, extra proteins. I feed the dogs kind of special food, so sometimes there's dog food in there, and I have the freezer for that. Water here, again, 40 gallons of water, and it's easy to get to through this little door here. There's an outdoor shower. There's a hose with an outdoor shower here, which is really convenient for dirty feet. Dirty dog feet, dirty human feet. We've got all that stuff there. Over on this side, under this front part of the bed, is all the battery system and all the mechanical attachments and things that go for that. So I also have a bug screen. This pulls down, which is wonderful at night. If it's summertime and you can sleep with the doors completely open, but still be protected from the bugs, it's a really nice setup. So I don't get bugs, but I feel like I'm outside in a tent. I also have on the back a spare tire and ladder. There's solar panels up on the roof here, so climbing up the ladder to get on the solar panels or to watch the sunset on the roof. This is a Noovo van. It's a 2024. It's the Lite model. Lite because it's a little bit shorter. There's other models that are taller, but this is the Lite model. It's 21 feet long, and it is 9.5 feet high with the AC on the top. What's great about it is it fits in a regular parking spot. So I love to find trailheads, farmers markets, grocery stores, art exhibits, and I can easily park it anywhere, just in a regular parking spot, which allows us to get out and do things. And also what we love is going and camping by a river or in the mountains and being able to get super duper close to nature. If you desire to travel, or if people have ideas about, wanting to get out in a van and get out, I say go for it. And I would say rent a few different kinds of RVs to see how you like to travel, because I started in a pop top and had everything from an Airstream trailer to an A-class to a C-class RV, and here I am. I'm 60 years old now and I'm back to the simple, back to the van. It's not for everyone, but see what your style is. And I would say every trip that I go on, every time I move with this house on wheels, I learn something new. So it's a big learning curve, how to manage your mechanical things and your water and your electrical system and the solar panels and understanding what an inverter does and all that stuff. There's a lot of information, and you can't let that stop you from trying, because you're never going to master it. I'm still learning stuff all the time. There's always people to ask, and there's always help that you can get, but start somewhere, and start now. It's not worth waiting for. Thanks for joining me on this tour of my van. If you want to see some of my adventures in the van, just follow me on @DianaStanton on Instagram. Thank you for watching.